Alright, good morning. Today is Friday, December 23rd, 2022. It's 5:21 a.m. and we have 2 days until Christmas. Alright, it's 6:06 and I just finished my physics homework that I couldn't be bothered to do last night. Some questions on the homework made no sense and I had to look them up, and this happened to be the first question on the homework. But then there's also a question like this. 2 light rays have an angle of 5 degrees between them. Determine the angle between them. I also have to finish up some English homework, and I don't even know if it's technically homework because we were supposed to be given 10 minutes at the beginning of class to do it, but since it's a half day now, I don't know if we're going to be given the 10 minutes. And yesterday during period 2, we obviously didn't know it was going to be a half day because they announced it like halfway through period 6. We were supposed to be given 10 minutes to finish the assignment, and then we were going to watch Shrek for the rest of the period. I don't know if we're still watching Shrek. We might just watch it for the entire 20 minutes, or maybe we're going to have the entire 20 minutes to work. I mean, I don't know. Well, I'm going to do it now, so if we have the 20 minutes to work, then I'm going to be pissed, because I would rather watch Shrek. Alright, it's 6:41, and I just finished my English assignment. Realistically, I'm probably going to be a little bit late to gym because it's 6:41. Typically, I leave at 6:55, but I haven't even brushed my teeth or anything yet. Also, let me talk about the weather for a second, because I've been alluding to this half day since the beginning of the vlog, and I've given you little bits and pieces of it, but I haven't really explained the entire thing coherently. So right now it's about 45 degrees-ish, which is pretty warm because typically it would be anywhere from 30 to 40. And it's been raining all night, and it's been very windy all night as well, and it was just crazy. Like, I woke up at 4:30 because a branch fell on the roof, and it was really freaking loud. And the wind was so freaking loud. Like, I swear, it felt like the walls were going to be blown off of the house. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Like, it was genuinely probably the loudest wind I've ever heard in my life firsthand. So the wind kind of faded away, but it's going to continue to rain for pretty much the rest of the day. And the problem is the temperatures are going to start plummeting right around 1 o'clock. So it's going to rain and rain and rain all day, but then the temperatures are going to drop from 45 to like 15. And obviously they can't salt the roads beforehand because it's going to rain and all of it is going to wash off. I think the rain is going to stop like as soon as the temperatures start plummeting, but everything is going to freeze though, so that's the problem. The roads are going to suck. So during period 6 yesterday, they made an announcement saying that we would leave school on Friday at 1 o'clock because of this. Today we were going to have a rapid dismissal anyway, which is pretty much pointless. I mean, we just get to leave school like 20 minutes earlier during 8th period. So I don't think this is a rapid dismissal now. Technically, I think we can take as long as we need to leave the building. Like, we don't need to evacuate, like, immediately, but we're just gonna leave at 1. Alright, you can pretty much hardly see outside because it's like 6:50 something. I cannot see the thermometer, but as I said before, it's somewhere around 45 or 50 degrees right now. The wind is very subtle right now, and I don't know if you can see any of those branches moving. I mean, a little bit, but the wind is like very subtle. It was crazy earlier this morning, and I don't know if it's gonna get crazier, but early this morning, you can't beat that. So in a couple of hours, this 45 degrees, and like, by the way, I feel like I can literally go outside without a jacket or hoodie or anything and be comfortable enough. Like, that's how warm it is right now, but it's literally going to plummet down to like 15 degrees in just a few hours. I think in the Midwest, they're going to have some insane snowfall, but we're not going to have any snowfall, I don't think. Maybe for like a couple of minutes, literally, because the rain is going to stop as soon as this cold front comes by. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty big disappointment here. No, it's not. It's really not. None of you are going to care. In fact, you're probably going to be happy, but there's no ramen review or coffee review today because of the half day. Anyway, it's 6:54 right now, and I still haven't brushed my teeth, nor fixed my bed, nor gotten changed, so I'm gonna be late to gym, but I don't really care because it's gym. Alright, it's 7:15, and I know for sure you can't see me. So I'm still at home, I'm sitting in the car in the garage, but typically on half days, we don't need to stay for gym. So usually we would just be able to check in and leave. I don't know if that's going to be the case today because typically they would tell us if that's the case, like the last gym before the half day. But obviously we found out about the half day yesterday, so I have no idea if that's what they're doing today. But if they are, then that would be great because I can leave and like go to Starbucks or something. But again, I don't know if that's the case, so we'll see. So that actually wasn't the case, and we did have to stay in the gym, except we literally did nothing, and I just sat in the corner and listened to music with headphones in. Alright, so here's some context for the next clip. This semester I'm taking a half-year piano course, and I have basically no experience with the piano. I did a little bit in general music in middle school, but that's it really. The reason I even got put into the course was because it was the only art class that was available that didn't conflict with any of my other classes, and I still need my art credit because I didn't get one in middle school. Nor the beginning of high school, because in 10th and 11th grade I didn't take any electives because of science research, and in 9th grade I took 2 half-year business electives. So half-year piano course, and next semester is a half-year intro studio art course, which I literally took in 7th grade, but that didn't count towards any credit because I didn't take the other half of it in 8th grade. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that in the piano course, for the past week, we've been learning either the accompaniment or the melody to Rocking Around the Christmas Tree as like a fun thing. And today, because there were so little people in class, I worked on one of the grand pianos, which I typically don't do. There's a keyboard lab, and I would usually work in there, but I worked on one of the grand pianos today, and I filmed me playing the accompaniment for Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, and that's going to be the next clip. And again, keep in mind that I basically have no piano experience besides this class, so some of my timings were kind of off, but I did play all the right notes though, at least I think I did. So hopefully that got you a little bit more into a festive mood, and later on in the vlog you're definitely going to be more in a festive mood. I'll let the next clip be a surprise to you, but I alluded to it earlier. Alright, here's John with his donut, which is cold, but the frosting appears to be warm, but it's not. It's just very loose, right? But it's cold. You can attest to the fact that that is cold. Is it good though? Sure. Does it taste like it's from that bakery or Dunkin' Donuts? Because sometimes they get it from Dunkin'. That bakery, okay, yeah, because they get their coffee, their donuts from a bakery or Dunkin' Donuts. Usually from some bakery. I think it's in the Bronx or something. I don't have any ramen because it's currently about 9:30, like 9:28.
I'm saving
you. I'm
saving
Sanal is
the three of you.
Sanal's saving you. Yes. But there will be a coffee review because surprisingly the snack line is actually open. So we are going to do a coffee review, okay?
You know, I need to get high on caffeine.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, go distract yourself. My classes have essentially...
this is literally double the dose of coffee.
Great. Okay, so Sanal has been drinking double the coffee, essentially. 2 cups of coffee. So yesterday in macro, he was like freaking high on caffeine. Like high on caffeine.
I wasn't waking
high. All of my classes have been practically empty. I think my largest class so far, I mean in terms of percentage, was English, which was period 2. And to be fair, I've only had 2 classes today, so not a very fair comparison. But we had about maybe 10 or so people in English out of 28 or 30. So it was about a third of the class there. My piano class, period 1, there were about like 7 or 8 people, but it's a small class, it's like 15. So I was gonna spread out that coffee, okay? You don't need to do a review. Don't feel pressured to do a review, okay? There you go. That's just
a frappuccino.
Oh, okay, you did a review.
Yeah,
yay, okay.
It tastes like a frappuccino. Just get a frappuccino. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper.
Probably.
And it has. I'm pretty sure it has less caffeine than this.
Probably. And this is the cafeteria right now, so typically it would be a lot more crowded than this. Like, a lot more crowded than this. I like it. This is dead, but yeah, I like it like this as well. Okay, here comes the final coffee review. Okay, you both are unenthusiastic, obviously, because no one cares about the coffee reviews. It's the same coffee that I've had the past, I don't know how many times, okay? Final coffee review. It's the same coffee, but it's good as always. I think it's actually less watered down because I just got it, obviously. It's a little more sugary, but maybe that's because all the sugar is on the bottom and I didn't mix it in. That's probably the case. I can see packets of sugar on the bottom, so that's true. I'm gonna preserve this probably until period 7 or 8, maybe even until period 8 because the periods are shorter. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know if I should do any commentary, but I'll explain this somewhere. It's period 4, we're in calculus, and my teacher brought some snacks. That's all the context you need. Stuff. Okay, I've never had a Krispy Kreme donut before. This is my first time I had a Krispy Kreme donut. Oh, that's good. I think that's better than the donuts on the snack line, actually. Actually, no, the aftertaste isn't as great, but it works. All right, we're in Macro. We got copyrighted music playing on the board.
Why are you recording?
I don't care. I was recording during Shrek in English. We were watching Shrek in English. I was recording there. I don't care about copyrighted music. You think I'm monetized? I got this candy cane from calculus that I didn't get a chance to eat in calculus, so I'm going to try to preserve it through this period. Graphs that I don't understand. Aggregate supply and aggregate demand. I don't understand any of that crap. Sanal does, though, because I was too busy complaining about a non-existent Amtrak route. There appears to be donuts up front, so I'm actually going to preserve this for 7 and 8 because I have a double in physics and no way in hell my physics teacher brought food. So I'm gonna preserve this for later.
Yeah, he's doing a vlog.
Yeah, we got another donut. This is Dunkin' Donuts donut. I think it's actually slightly better than Krispy Kreme. Sanal probably can't even hear me right now. I don't think he even realizes I'm filming. But yeah, he's vibing to Metal Gear Solid, whatever the hell, the half circle, full circle game. And we got Christmas music up there, but he doesn't seem to care about that. So Sanal's pretty much like in the zone right now. He can't hear me or anything at all, but I'm going to be doing a candy cane review for the candy cane that I got in Macro. Not Macro, Calculus. Tastes like a lollipop, actually. Oh my god. So freaking loud. I'm sure we've all heard this song a million times today. Right. It's so loud. Oh yeah, you can't hear the radio in here. Oh my god, not the radio. You can't hear the PA in here. No, but once we get into there, we can definitely hear it. I don't know how long they're gonna play this for. All right, you can start hearing it here. It's so bright in here. Yeah, there you go. Now you can start hearing it again. But some of the PAs are like so loud in the classrooms. Like, and the bells. Oh my god. Alright, they're going for Feliz Navidad now. This is content though, right? You're gonna hack my YouTube channel now, right? Because I said this is content. That's what you said yesterday, right? You can't hear it in here. This is a good way to test where you can actually hear the speakers, because I never really pay attention to that. I didn't know you can't hear them on the stairwells. I thought they had speakers here. All right, the embassy is probably going to be crazy. No, not really. People just want to leave. I'm going to go to my locker. Are you coming too? All right. Hey, it's loud here too. Yay. Another loud one. I didn't know the volume. Jingle Bell Rock. Great. This is going to be a long vlog. Yeah, I'll stream. All right. Yeah, thanks. I will stream. Especially because it's like 1 o'clock. Yeah. All right, bye. This kind of gives the vibe of walking through like a dead mall or something. All right, it's 1:03 right now. We got out at 12:51, but I had to go to my locker. I think I was like pretty much one of the last students to leave the building. So I'm not going to eat lunch out, but I actually need to stop by the store to buy a pair of socks for my dad for Christmas. He said he wanted a pair of socks for Christmas, so I'm going to get him a pair of socks for Christmas. Despite the fact that we have 2 days for Christmas. Like, I can't order it on Amazon and expect it to come before Christmas, so I'm going to go to Gap and just buy it. Also, I've never shown this before, but I'm parked in the Circle today because I had gym. I'm actually quite far in the Circle today because I came to gym like 10 minutes late. So I usually get a spot before that gate, but you see I'm literally the second spot after the gate because this morning there was somebody parked down here. These aren't real spots. I mean, you can just kind of park like next to each other. All right, anyway, I'll see you probably in the parking lot of Gap. I don't know if I'm actually going to film in Gap. Oh, and I got the Rudolph nose during science research. And this is the situation with the weather too. So it's probably like 5 or 10 degrees cooler than it was this morning, but so far the temperatures haven't plummeted like crazy, but they're going to. I mean, that's why we left school at 1 o'clock. If we left at 3, this would all be ice. So I'm going to try to get to Gap as quickly as possible so I don't need to be out on the roads for too long. I also really got to take a piss. I don't know why I just so awkwardly transitioned into I need to take a piss in these vlogs. This is like the second time I've done that. But I was looking for an open bathroom after school ended. That's why I left so late. Of course, all of them are closed and all the security is leaving and everything. So pretty much everyone's leaving right now. I'm just going to use the bathroom when I get home. I'm just going to have to go to Gap and deal with it. And you can see the windows are fogging up and everything too because, I mean, you know, that's the difference in temperature. I put the air conditioning on because I think that helps. All right, it's 1:26. I'm at the Gap parking lot. Not sure if I'm going to film inside, but I'm at the parking lot. It's still raining. It hasn't turned into ice yet. I don't know if it's gonna snow at all, maybe for like a little bit, because the rain should stop as soon as the temperatures start plummeting, and the temperatures haven't really started plummeting yet. I mean, they've gone down a little bit, but not plummeted. Also, I don't really think it rained too much during the school day. It pretty much just started raining like as I left. Gap is in the next strip mall. I don't know why I didn't check. I've been to this mall like a million times. I don't know how I didn't realize Gap was in the other one. No, it's in the mall after this one. Seriously, I've been to this mall since I was like 5 years old. How do I not know that? Socks acquired. Now I gotta walk 2 strip malls back to the car. It's kind of getting worse and it's getting windy. I think it's a little bit colder, just slightly. Okay, the wind chill is getting crazy now. It feels like 25 degrees with the wind chill. Yeah, okay, this is kind of insane now, but one more mall. Well, that was a treacherous walk. This is the exact reason why we left school at 1 o'clock, because they expected us to just go home after this, but nope, I'm going to Gap to get some pair of socks because I couldn't order it on Amazon last week. In-person shopping has its own charm though, but not really when there's a freeze warning going on. Alright, I'm back home and I just took the long-awaited piss. But I'm gonna take a shower now actually, because walking with the rain going into my face with a wind chill with the temperature starting to plummet wasn't very pleasant, so I'm gonna take a shower because I don't feel very refreshed right now at all. Also, I'm probably not gonna eat lunch just because I had like so many donuts and cookies and snacks and stuff all throughout the day, so I'm not really hungry. I brought some cookies to school that I didn't eat, so maybe I'll eat the cookies in a couple of hours if I get hungry. I just got out of the shower and I'm greeted with snow. This is the first time it's snowed in one of these vlogs, I think. We got snow last Monday, so this is the second time it's snowing. It's not even 32 yet, but it will be. I mean, it's actually around like 38 or 39 right now. And keep in mind, this morning it was like 45, 50 or so. Now, I know I'm gonna make some hot chocolate in the spirit of the snow and getting out of school for break and all that. And now it's like sunny out almost. And I mean, it got a little bit colder. It's like 35 now. Hot chocolate review. I mean, it's a little bit watery, but it works. Alright, that's going to be the end of this vlog. So thank you for watching, and I will see you for one day until Christmas, also known as Christmas Eve.